Hey guys, Lindsay here.
And Marissa.
And we are your new Friday couple for A Couple of Gays.
Yay!
Or FACOG, as I like to call it. So, who are we? We live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have 2 dogs and 1 cat. We are originally from Wisconsin. We met each other between our 8th grade and freshman year of high school. We got together about 6.5 years ago when we were living down in North Carolina. What else?
We love living in Minneapolis. We love living in our neighborhood. We are very involved in our neighborhood and very involved with our neighbors. Lindsay is a computer programmer and she works from home, and I am a writer/artist that also works from home. So we are ladies of leisure.
We try to be hippies.
No, we don't try to be hippies. We just are.
Oh. Well then.
We don't try to be something. That's just weird.
And we also are pretty involved with trying to end youth homelessness. I'm sure you'll get to know us more as we continue these videos. We also have a personal channel, so you can go check out who we are over there.
So we're kind of bummed out that we joined the channel and now you guys don't have topics to talk about anymore. Because then we don't just talk about ourselves, but we talk about topics. So because we're nerds, well actually Lindsay's a nerd, she went through and picked out all of the topics from your previous videos. So we're actually going to repeat those questions and tell you our answers to them. The first question is, when did we get together and how did we meet? We knew each other in high school. We were actually doubles partners when we played tennis. So we knew each other and then we went our separate ways. Mm-hmm. And I sort of went out eastward and Lindsay went south. And then we met up in Asheville, North Carolina, when Lindsay was living down there, and I decided to take a vacay from my life and live in a treehouse.
Literally a house in a tree.
Yeah, it was like an adult treehouse.
It had a kitchen, it had a bathroom, and running water.
And it swayed in the wind when it was windy.
It was intense. It was awesome, though.
Yeah. So that's when we started to like
see each other,
date and things. But we probably wouldn't say we started dating until like 6 months after that. Mostly because we had extenuating circumstances. I
was still living in Nashville. She actually started a grad program in Charlotte. I ended up moving to Charlotte with her as she was doing her grad program. And then after she was done, we moved back up to the Midwest.
Well, this goes on to the next question, which is how you deal with long-distance relationships. For a while, Lindsay was in Asheville and I was in Charlotte at the beginning of our relationship. And we would go and visit each other every weekend. Mm-hmm. Once we'd go there, once one of us would come here, blah, blah, blah. And it was terrible, and my advice for long-distance relationships is try not to make it happen.
That's horrible advice.
A long-distance relationship in the beginning is really hard.
When we were dating and we weren't, like, together a lot, it was hard because, you know, a lot of times when you're on the weekends, it's always like fun times and you're having a good time and like, you know,
you want to plan something exciting. You want to get the most bang for your buck for that weekend. And you're not taking advantage of all the
right.
The basic normal times.
Yeah, I think a lot of the deepening of relationships is when you start having the mundane parts of your life collide. Mm. Well, some people it works. Like, you know, like some people long distance, that's their thing. They're independent. They like to have their independence and then see their significant other on the weekends or, you know, whenever. I think, like, for us, it was just very challenging and difficult.
Well, it depends on your personality, I guess, and how you fit with another person. Right. We clearly wanted to live a really slow, low-key lifestyle, and traveling back and forth on the weekends was not. It was fun. Like, it
was fine
when
and
I
doable.
did it, it was fine. But looking back on it, I'm like, oh, God. The other question is that we're going to steal is, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years as a couple? I think we'll still have our home base here in Minneapolis, but we might spend time in a different place. Mm-hmm.
I would like to travel more. Mm-hmm. Like, just experience more places. That would be good. I don't know.
I'm going to have a fruit orchard in my backyard.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. We have a peach and an apple right now.
A peach and an apple tree. This spring, I'm getting a pear tree, a sour cherry tree, or sweet cherry. I haven't decided yet. And another apple tree.
I would like to still have our kind of low-key lifestyle.
Hopefully I'll have my first book written and published, maybe. That would be a goal of mine.
Yeah.
It would be at least in 5 years to maybe see something published. I would like to renovate my kitchen.
Oh, bathroom first.
Okay, so bathroom first, that's necessity, but then I'd like to renovate my kitchen and have French doors out my dining room to a deck.
So basically, like, right there.
What else?
I know, I'm trying to think. 5 to 10
I
years.
don't think there's anything else.
Or a lot of the things are kind of, like, I would like to keep the same.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really boring, though.
I don't know. I think that's a lot, though.
I mean, it's kind of a lot of the same, though. I mean,
No,
like...
it's not. My yard's going to become an urban forest.
Well...
And that
clearly,
takes a lot
yeah,
of
that's
work.
a lot of work. So clearly we can't do anything else if we're going to have a little mini orchard in our backyard.
Well, we're not planning on kids. We do, we have teenagers in and out of the house, and we have Lindsay's an aunt.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're both aunts. Do you say aunt?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But, okay, so we're aunts.
Aunts.
And then we have our neighbor boys, who we are basically like aunts to.
Yep.
So those are 3 questions, and unless we have some like really amazing things to say during the week, we will be answering at least one of these questions every time we come on Friday. But we may have other ramblings.
Yeah.
Due to our life.
But if you have topic suggestions, leave them down in the comments, because we can also talk about what you want to know.
Yeah.
Q&A or something. But
Awesome.
we're super excited to be part of this channel. We will see you guys next Friday.
Bye.
Peace out.